Today on Forbes, the world's 50 most valuable sports teams of 2025. 6 years ago, the world's most valuable sports team was worth $5 billion. Today, that figure wouldn't even crack the top 50. The Dallas Cowboys are valued at a stratospheric $13 billion, retaining the number one spot they have held since 2016, highlighting the spectacular growth in sports franchise valuations. Together, the world's 50 most valuable teams are worth more than $353 billion, or an average of $7.1 billion each. This is up 22% from 2024 and more than double the mark from just 4 years ago. 8 franchises in the top 50 posted year-over-year increases of at least 30%, not including Formula One's Ferrari and Mercedes, which are both up 58% since 2023, but were not valued by Forbes last year. Soaring sports team valuations over the past 2 decades are largely driven by a surge in media rights fees. The NBA recently secured $76 billion over 11 years from ABC ESPN, NBC Peacock, and Amazon Prime Video, a roughly $4 billion annual raise over the old agreements. The year prior, the NFL agreed to a package guaranteeing at least $125.5 billion through 2033. Higher league distributions, coupled with gains in sponsorship and premium seating, have boosted average revenue of NBA franchises by 141% to $417 million, and NFL franchises by 91% to $662 million over the last decade. Since sports teams are generally valued on multiples of revenue, this influx of money is directly inflating sales prices. Sports team valuations aren't always grounded purely in economics. Subsequent team sales often reset the market. A prime example was Steve Ballmer's $2 billion purchase of the Los Angeles Clippers in 2014. The year before, Forbes valued the Clippers at $575 million, with the NBA average at $634 million, around 4.2 times the previous season's revenue. The year after the sale, the average jumped to $1.2 billion, with a revenue multiple of 7.2. Today, those figures are 5.4 billion and 12.9x. While such impacts are rare, recent majority stake sales of the Lakers and Celtics, along with minority deals for the Giants and Mercedes F1, are currently pushing valuations higher. Sports team values are rising, but unevenly. The NFL's 32 franchises spiked 25% this year, whereas the 20 most valuable European soccer clubs only rose 5% due to issues like stagnant media rights, high cost, and significant debt. Since fans returned to stadiums and arenas post-COVID, the NBA leads the 3-year value growth at 87%, compared with 25% for MLB and 24% for European soccer. Soccer now has only 4 teams among the world's 50 most valuable, down from 7 in recent years. MLB is down to 2 after the Boston Red Sox fell out of the top 50. The NHL's most valuable franchise is the Toronto Maple Leafs at $4.4 billion, while MLS is led by LAFC at $1.25 billion. Formula One returns after a year off, with Ferrari and Mercedes now each worth at least $6 billion. The NBA again features 12 teams, with the Miami Heat replacing the Dallas Mavericks. The NFL dominates the list, accounting for 30 of the 32 teams, with only the $5.3 billion New Orleans Saints and the $5.25 billion Cincinnati Bengals excluded. There were no qualifying franchises from women's sports, where the most valuable club this year was the WNBA's New York Liberty at $400 million. At the top of the ranking, a year after the Cowboys established the $10 billion club, 4 new members have joined. The Golden State Warriors at $11 billion, the Los Angeles Rams at $10.5 billion, the New York Giants at $10.1 billion, and the Los Angeles Lakers at $10 billion. The New York Knicks are close behind as the world's 6th most valuable team at $9.75 billion. For full coverage and to see the whole list, check out Brett Knight's piece on Forbes.com. This is John Palmer from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.